anywhere within like an hour and a half of LaGrange, Texas, I'm telling you, it is worth the drive. The pricing is unbeatable, and there is an incredible amount of valuable vintage there. Well worth the trip. It was well worth the trip from Washington State. This totally made my Texas trip, and it's probably one of the best sales I have been to in I don't even know how long. So I'm at.
You can take a picture of the sign out.
Oh, I will.
Cats too, yes.
So I'm at Cats 2. They let me in because I'm all the way here from Washington and I won't be back. And so they let me in. And basically they're closing this store. It's in LaGrange. And Cat 1 is going to stay open, but Cat 2 with Roman numerals is closing. So basically it's fill a bag, fill a box. Couldn't be happier. So I'm going to do some filming here.
Yeah, but what do I go to find her? Yeah, I can't find it. Did you look up that thing? Oz is next door. Got you on my stuff here real quick. Okay. I couldn't believe that Amy was in here this whole time. She was sweet, wasn't she? Okay.
So even though things had prices, it was literally fill a box for $20. Incredible. So I won't be listing off prices, but stay till the end because I have a huge haul. What are these? Set of salt. How sweet these are. Those are so pretty.
For all of it, $12.99. What happened to that?
I love it. Oh my gosh, there's just so much stuff. I'm gonna wind up filling multiple boxes, and then I'm gonna definitely have to go to the UPS store. Look at this. It doesn't fit. More Japanese pieces. Oh, that's a beautiful plate back there. I would buy those. A customer was just asking if I ever run into those in green. And there they are. But I'm not going to take those. They're very heavy. Should I take these? Jadeite? Fire King? Oh, look at this. I really like this acrylic with this little flower on it. So it's $20 for the whole box. Oh, that's cute. That's going with me. Oh my God, I feel like a kid in a candy store. So much glassware, which is so heavy. Oh my God. Is that old? It doesn't look old. Is it old? Vintage Two's company. So it's supposed to look like vintage ironstone, but it's not. And the way you can tell is, number one, it's really heavy, and you see how the rim is kind of thick, and it's almost like overly glazed. These are tough because they look like the real thing, but they're not. Oh. I like that. Look at all the linens. Oh my God, if I was home. But if I could see a piece of bark cloth, I would take bark cloth in a minute. What are these? Oh, that's so beautiful. Look at that. I think they're napkins. Tablecloth and napkins. I'm going to take these because I can wrap things. I don't know. Should I take them? That's a tablecloth. Wow. And there's purses. Look at this cute little purse. I gotta take that. That's very vintage. Oh my God. Gloves. I'm gonna go set this down and come back. My arms are full. Oh, look at all the religious stuff. Nothing really old though. There's some celluloid pieces. I really like her. I think I'm gonna take her. And look at her. Look how precious these are. Oh my gosh. I have to leave them behind, but they are so pretty. Dang it. I really like this. Oh, look at this. What is that? There's a beautiful casket box, probably from the 50s. So here's something for my customers that are more eclectic, mid-century, cottage core. So gotta find some stuff for them whenever I can. Oh my God, there's just so much stuff. This is just crazy. And there's stuff underneath. I'm gonna get as much as I possibly can. No. Here's a great little East Lake frame. Wow, look at this. Oops. It was in a frame before. Wow, crazy. Look at this chicken. That is so interesting. I've never seen a chicken.
2 diets. One doesn't give me enough to eat.
Purses are amazing because you could put things in them. I love this. Oh my God. Look at these. Very cool. And another one. So good. I love this. And remember what I said about little Bibles. I'm not even going to try to check this one. I'm just going to get it. And then this one I think is valuable. I'm going to stick that in there. Look at these glasses. They're fantastic. And then there's another set. Where are those other ones? These ones with the fleur-de-lis. They're amazing. I like this. I'm going to take it. So every section is divided. This is all the linens. Oh my gosh, I could spend probably an hour just looking through this. And then over here are lamps. Some really nice ones, but definitely heavy and breakable. So all this is just boxes. maybe I'm gonna need more than 2 boxes. Oh, what's this? Oh my gosh, that is so heavy. It's a brick. No way I'm taking that home. Did find this though, very cute. And look at this. That is so cute. Remember what I said about small pieces of art? I'm gonna take that. Oh wow. I'm gonna take that too. And that. And this. Look at that. And look at this guy. He's a bank. Okay, I'm gonna go drop this off in my box. My gosh, look how fun these are. Oh, I wish I could take these home. So cute. Look at that gorgeous Art Deco picture back there. Could I take that home? Oh, it's so big. And these are pretty, very nice, very like 1900s to 1930s. Not very valuable, but this Art Deco piece, I gotta take it out. This is beautiful. And this is really nice too. And then some needle points. This original piece of art. This little one. This is just one of my boxes I'm going to organize right now to fit in as much as possible.
This is Catherine. Catherine has been in the antique business for how many years, Catherine?
10 years.
10 years. And she has collected a mass assortment of goodies, vintage goodies that are priceless. So many in here. And Catherine is retiring. And there's a sale on January 24th, 25th, and 26th. The 24th and 25th were open from 9 to 5. The 26th we're open from 11 to 4, I think. And we're having a box sale. So you buy a box, it's going to be a set price for the box. Come in, fill your box, and pay the money, and off you go.
So I just hit the mother load. Oh my gosh, I got all this. There's another box coming. She's bringing it. It's even bigger. And I got everything for $100. So do I have a haul for you? This is a total bonus video because I promised these organizers and the store owner that I would do a video since they let me come in and basically shop the store. So if you're new here, my name is Abigail. I own a vintage and antique store in Poulsbo, Washington. I have an antique booth in Seattle, Washington. I sell on almost all the major platforms, but my favorite is Etsy. And I do have a coupon code. It is LOVEITBUYIT. Saves you 15% both on Etsy and eBay. And I'm on Instagram every single day. So follow me over there. I don't even know where to start. I probably can't show you everything, but I'm going to show you as much as I can. So I grabbed this amazing pillow. Now, typically I don't buy pillows when I travel. They're just too bulky. But at this point, I have to go to the UPS store and basically fill up a box. So you can fill up quite a large box. It has to be under 50 pounds, and I can't remember what they charge for that, but it's going to be under $100. Now, I could buy another suitcase and probably pack the majority of this stuff, but that was my first day out shopping, honestly. So I might as well ship something home because I get the feeling I'll probably find a lot more. You can't come to Texas without getting boots. So I got 2 pairs. I got this pair. There's another pair in there. Got this absolutely gorgeous frame. I could not leave it behind. I just want it for the frame. And basically it's just an unusual size. So I wanted to get that. This is stunning. Look how beautiful the filigree is on this. Absolutely love this piece. And then you may have caught a glimpse of these crewel pieces. I don't know if I'm going to sell them as a set or not. Maybe I should, and then just price them accordingly. And then look at this sweet piece. It is basically a cutout. I don't know how old it is. I mean, it could be old, but this paper doesn't look old at all. But I had to grab it. I absolutely think it is the sweetest little piece for a cottage or a farmhouse. Very cute. So there wasn't like a ton of mid-century or eclectic pieces, but I did grab as much as I could. So let me go into that category. You saw this on the video, this absolutely gorgeous little fun acrylic box with this little daisy on it. It's really cute. I know this is not going to last very long in my Etsy shop. And I really thought this was just so sweet, this tissue box. And it also comes with a little tray. It's probably for soap, but I probably wouldn't put soap in it. Maybe I'd put it on my vanity counter for jewelry. So I got these two. You saw this tiny little turned wood bowl I thought was just adorable, perfect for like salt. And then I am sure this is uranium glass. I don't know if I'm going to say this right, but I grabbed this Milleflore vase made in Italy. I'm sure it is really interesting. I never see things like this at home, at least not in like thrift stores or garage sales. Cloisonne does really well for me online, and I absolutely thought this was a stunning. Now, do I sell it as a set? I'm not sure. Maybe I'll sell them separately, because really the ginger jars are usually what I look for, and I absolutely think this blue cloisonne piece is just really, really stunning. I also grabbed this really sweet acrylic napkin holder. It is just really adorable. Look, it's got all these little baskets and this little plant sticking out of the baskets. So very cute. I think I will probably put this online, but it may go to the store as well. This one's definitely going online. It is this quirky, cruel owl hanging. I love the colors. I love the owl. It's really well done, and it's in amazing condition. And this for sure is going onto my online shops. She didn't have a lot of clothes. She had one rack, and I spotted this. Absolutely had to get it. It has all these like funky patches on it. What does it even say? What does that say? Turns out I'm Queen 100% that bow. So it's just super funky. But the best part is the back. Look at that. It is the Virgin Mary on the back. Just a simple, just an amazing piece. Here are some more items that I typically never buy because they are so delicate. I don't know how or where I'm going to sell them, but I got this beautiful, probably Victorian slip. Now, I don't care about the stains because you can actually use an OxyClean method to basically whiten these up, which is what I'm going to do. But these are actually really popular in the cottagecore scene, but it's really, really delicate. It's almost for display only. I mean, look at the lace on this. How beautiful is that? But again, very delicate. And then look at this slip. And again, I don't care about the stains because I will be able to get the stains out, I think. And this one is also got some embroidery on the front. Just stunning. And then this one, which is just a really simple shift slip. And it also has this beautiful lace. Maybe I'll wash them and take them to my antique booth where the genre really matters. Oh, here's another little piece that I got that is a piece of clothing because I could not resist. It is velvet and embroidered. Oh my gosh, look at this. I think this is probably, no, this is the front and this is the back. How absolutely stunning is that? If I was younger and thinner, I would totally keep this for myself. Here's another pair of cowboy boots. These are really dirty. I'm going to see if I can get like a scrub brush at the dollar store. Maybe clean these up before I pack them. So I got a pile of purses. So I got this one. Oh, this is so sweet. I have a new employee. Her name is Ambrosia, and she carries a purse like this. I think she's absolutely going to love it. I also got this. I never buy vintage hats, but I could not resist this beautiful vintage cap because look at that. So this used to be a feather, but it does still have its original bow. And you know what? We'll just use it for a display piece. So I also got this pile of purses. I love this one. I love this fanny pack with a patchwork. I love this one, but my favorite one is this one, and I don't know, I may wind up keeping it because I just absolutely love this kind of carpet pattern on this. It is really well done, very vintage, and just ever so charming. A few more art pieces. I love this little southwestern needlepoint, or is it crewel? It's more like crewel with this like Native American pot and these little plants coming out. It is really adorable. It was made in 1978. I was thrilled to get this little original painting of these beautiful poppies in this very vintage frame. This could be totally a reproduction, but it definitely has some age. And if you caught that one video where I basically re-merchandised the front of my store and then also talked about, you know, the unusual things I pick up, little pieces of art, they're always at the top of my list. One of my favorites is this tiny little bouquet of flowers, mostly because of the color scheme. They're very pastel, very sweet, absolutely perfect. Exactly what my dreams are made of. I got a few textiles. I got this gorgeous piece. Look how pretty that is. Very South American for sure. The colors on this were really, really striking. This one for sure is going to go online. And then I love 1940s tablecloths. This one in particular just really speaks to my heart because it's got a Mexican motif, or really a southwestern motif, but it is really sweet. The color is just so pretty. Actually would be great in like a vintage trailer like this Airstream. And then this one I also thought was really nice as well, just really springy with these ivy leaves. So you may have seen this beautiful picture. Another reason why I want to basically ship a bunch of items home. Now remember, everything in that shop was $20 fill a box. So I got all of this stuff for $100. I could not leave this behind. It isn't marked, but it is definitely an art deco piece, which means that it was probably made in the 1930s. So in addition to that picture, it also had this little box, which is for a vanity, and this one, which is actually to hold a comb. So I grabbed all three. I'm sorry, I could not resist. I have actually brought these back from Europe, and so I was really happy to get these. I don't care if they're breakable or not, they will get home intact. There's a few really romantic cottagecore Victorian style pieces. These are adorable. Look at these. They have little violets, and they're actually ashtrays. You know, nowadays they're trinket trays is what they are, but they're very, very pretty. So I got those. And this is another similar style. It's a little trinket box right there, and then it has its little ashtrays. I mean, could you imagine like using these as an ashtray? And then I also got this beautiful painted little trinket box as well. Now, maybe you don't know this, but during the Victorian era, where women of a higher societal level didn't work, they had servants. So in order to keep occupied, they would learn how to, you know, do needlepoint, they would learn musical instruments, and they would paint porcelain. So a lot of the pieces that you see that are hand painted like this were done at the turn of the century, the previous century, by women that had really no work to do except just to keep occupied and look pretty. So another item that's really in style right now is tapestries. So I had to get this one, and I'm going to use it to wrap up stuff. So it's beautiful and practical, but it's this absolutely, and I don't know if you can see it, I can't actually see you, but it's this beautiful scene. What is it up? Oh, it's like a shepherdess scene, right? A very bucolic farm scene in these beautiful colors with, you know, lots of pink and burgundy and browns. Very, very typically I don't buy Fenton, but I had to get this one. I thought the color was really, really beautiful, and I'll put the comp up in the, I think I already did in the actual shopping part, but she had a ton of farmhouse stuff. And let me show you my favorite. This is my favorite. It is an egg crate, and it has this wonderful advertising. And honestly, if I had a farmhouse, I would totally keep this, but I don't have a farmhouse or really anywhere to display this. So this will probably either go online or go to my booth, but totally fell in love with this. There's another beautiful farmhouse piece. This is a cheese keeper. I talked about cheese keepers in a previous video. I think I can't even remember which video it was, but I love this. It's got very clean, simple lines and a very clean color palette. And so I know this is probably going to go really fast. Now, these could be really expensive at antique stores, but it is a butter press. So basically it would create a design on your homemade butter. And then I got this copper humidor, and what's interesting is I recently sold one of these. I want to say I sold it at my booth. And then I also, as far as other kitchen items, I had to get this lobster copper pan, and then this was probably to mash potatoes, but I thought this was just such a quirky old antique farmhouse instrument. I absolutely love this old gas. So there's another term called gasolinea or gasolinera, which is basically a category, and it's for people that collect items that have to do with gasoline. I got this very interesting cross. I don't think this is very old. I know it's not very old, but I thought it was really fascinating. Besides that cross, I also got this cross. This really has this kind of mid-century modern feel to me. Very, very nice. And then these two Virgin Marys, I really love them because I love that they actually have some color to them. The other ones were very plain, but I don't know. Maybe I need to go back and get them all, because honestly, I feel like anytime I list Virgin Marys, they always sell. Then I also got this teeny tiny little Bible. Is it in English? A lot of times they're not. No, I think it may be in German or Polish. There was a really large European German population in this area. And so this definitely is probably over 120 years old. I haven't even looked on the inside, but I would venture to say that that's probably the age on it. And then look at this really beautiful cover on this Bible. Again, if you caught my previous video, and this one's all illustrated, there's some Bibles that are extremely valuable. I didn't check this one out. I honestly just loved the cover and I got it because of that. So there was a ton of little tiny banks, and so I grabbed a bunch of them. I used to collect toys myself. They're all in storage now, and so anyways, I would have nabbed these for myself. So this one is really sweet. It says cash box on it. This one was for a baby, like the baby's first year savings, and then this one probably was a novelty piece, an advertising piece from this coffee company. And then you saw me grab this one because look at the graphics on that. Oh my gosh, that is incredible. I grabbed this one that was a baseball. I thought that was really cool. I grabbed this one, also has some amazing graphics on it. I also grabbed this little cardboard dog, which I thought was so sweet. And it actually has a little bit of advertising right there. This tiny little cash register piggy bank. Another baby one. And let's see, then I have this one that is really, really old. And then this one, which was quite large. Why I grabbed this one, I don't know. It's big. It takes up a lot of space, but I'm going to stuff it with a bunch of stuff, so it'll be fine. Well, that's it for this bonus haul. I'm going to go get a bite to eat. I'm hoping the snow has melted, and then I need to find a UPS store because I need to get some shipping done. If you get a chance sometime this week to go thrifting yourself, I certainly hope the thrifting gods will be with you, that you find some fabulous stuff, and otherwise, I will see you in Friday's video.